in Tokyo, Japan, they sell sports cars, they sell motorcycles, but people are taught there's a time and place, and they lowered their city speed limit to 18 miles an hour. Moving around the city is not where you're supposed to be racing around your sports car. So, funny, they have huge car companies in that, and they sell these sporty vehicles, and somehow their people in Toyota and Honda, Nissan, and other car companies are on board with it. Pedestrian safety, because just like anyone, an exec from Toyota's got to walk down the street. And they understand the connection that it's not good to have cars flying around city streets. So even the car execs know there's a time and the place, and in the city is not the time nor the place to be racing your fucking car. And so all those executives put 2 and 2 together. And some reason, the people that run Chicago in our country are morons. That these people think it's the time and place to race around your car. If you understand speed, 18 miles an hour, what's 18 miles an hour? 18 miles in 1 hour. So if you take the city of Chicago and you're doing it on side streets, if they implemented smart lights, it's only so many miles long. At 18 miles an hour, you can easily get from one side of the city to the other in less than 1 hour. Because I don't think the city is 18 miles vertically. So, I don't know what it is horizontally, longitude, latitude, length and width. But they understand that 18 miles an hour, you cover 18 miles in 1 freaking hour. So, it's a city. You're not moving people like from the South Loop to Division, it's like 1 mile. So again, calculate that. 1 hour divided by 18. And you're going 18 miles an hour, and you're going to get to that segment in how many minutes? 60 minutes an hour. 18, just go into it, 3 minutes. So I just did it by 20, rounding up. So it's a little over 3 minutes, say 3.5 minutes to get from the far side to South Loop down to Russian Division. 3.5 minutes at 18 miles an hour. So again, why do you need to go faster? They should whack people. I mean, truly, repossess their cars. And you're not going to keep the car, but you're going to take the car and withhold it for them for a period of time. So 30 days, they're without car. You hold the car, you impound the car for 30 days. And a city lot, they can pick it up after 30 days. Obviously, they got to pay for it being impounded and that for 30 days, but they impound the car for 30 days. Teaching them a lesson. So they can't go out and drive the car. And so you impound the car. The city tow truck comes and picks up the car, or you willfully turn it over to the impounding yard. And you're without the car for 30 days. That's a pretty good hit. And no, you're not valid on the DMV, and they should have alerts when they do the driver's license and that, and state IDs. You should be able to tag alerts to rental car places and that they're not allowed to rent a car for 30 days. So when they do their license, you can tag alerts with their license. So get into a modern infrastructure, or with their state ID card, like, basically this person is not allowed at certain locations. Those are pedophiles, right? They can't be within so many yards of a school or anything else. So it's tied to your license, and it comes up as an alert. And it says this person can't go in a bar. So they tie the alert to the ID. They don't need the rationale that this person, because they got a DUI, is not allowed to go into a bar. That's what restraining orders do. So you think they're on purses, they're on places too. Just like they do in Vegas, they can blacklist you from the casinos. It's a restraining order. And so they get a DUI, and they're not allowed to go in bars. And they have to go to rehab, and they're not allowed to buy from liquor stores and that. So everybody's got to show an ID. And they swipe the ID, and the alert comes up and says, sorry, not eligible to buy liquor. And if you buy liquor for somebody that is ineligible to buy, you can get penalized yourself. So swap the cab for 30 days. Truly, take the limo away from them for 30 days. So you take delivery, goes into, and you can't drive for 30 days. So again, there's no reason to speed. You get to go fast on the expressway. So you get to go faster on Lakeshore Drive. But there's no reason to speed around the city. So, again, in a little over 3 minutes, you can do a mile, and that takes you into a broad range of locations if you do a radius from where you are to get to many things in Chicago. Like, I can get to the United Center in 3.5 minutes from where I am. So, again, is that like too long? Are you suffering because it's going to take you 3.5 minutes? So again, we need to integrate these alerts into the driver's license, into, obviously, I think they do already with passports, but the state ID. And it can go with their green card as well. And so the judges have to get a little bit more creative on how they sock it to people, making it truly be suffering. So again, they can take away certain things. Remember, they're privileges, not rights. And with privileges, you can take them away. So again, they got to get more creative on how they're going to implement.